as bad as it could have been for a 30-minute game.
Yeah, we're okay. The situation, sometimes it's the guys who don't get in the game that we worry about a little bit, like Burnett. I had him up 3 or 4 times yesterday and didn't use him, so that's almost like pitching a couple days in itself. So I'll kind of keep my eye on how available he is. English is very much available. Walker very much available. Clippard pitched 2 innings the other day. I had him up a little bit yesterday, so I'll use him in a small piece if needed. And Caps is going to go play some catch after throwing 2 innings yesterday. He thinks he'll be okay to go, but yeah, it's one of those days where we need to whoever has the ball. Scott starting out, and if somebody else takes the ball, sometimes you just gotta be out there for a while. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge here today. We just we don't want to overuse some people in the bullpen, but sometimes it's a situation where somebody has to take the ball when you really rather not.
How's Zim doing today?
I haven't checked with him other than through the trainer today. He is definitely available to pinch hit, but again, same restrictions on the running, and we just just trying to get that area there to go away where it's been sore, and it's just not totally gone away yet.
Are you to the point where you're thinking about the DL?
No, we're not there. He's able to swing, and right now, if that's the only thing I can do is using the hit for the pitcher, then we'll continue to look at that. And once we do that, then we've lost the days where you can backdate it. So we're a little bit strapped with Willie's a little tender, and Pudge's back was aching a little. So when you're only carrying 5 extra men anyway, and a couple of them are unavailable, then you just got to be careful how you use people. But I don't want a situation where we have to where we are not able to backdate Zim at some point if we ever chose to do that. I really am anticipating him being able to play in Chicago. The concern there will be the cold weather, but we got to make sure that he's totally ready to go. Maybe a day game where I could start him in Chicago, and then we go down to Florida.
Are you trying to stay away from Harris and Pudge today?
Right now, Pudge is in the lineup. Harris, I'm not going to start him in the ball game. I'll use him if needed as a pinch hitter. But yeah, we got a lot of good athletes on the ball club that get opportunity when somebody else is banged up, and so those people are just going to have to step up and get it done.
How impressed have you been with Gonzalez when he's done at third base?
I've been very impressed. He's a very good infielder, period. And kind of like Guzman, to his credit, he's out there in the outfield shagging fly balls. He's making it known that if you get strapped, I'm able to run around out there in the outfield and play out there for you too. But he's a baseball player. He can play anywhere on the field. If we got caught in a situation where we had to, he'd put the gear on and go back there and catch. He gives you a good at bat. I'm just more and more impressed with Gonzalez the more I'm around him.
If somebody said in the beginning of the season you were going to be missing your best player 10 games, whatever it is now, you probably would have been worried about what that might produce. But between other guys pick up offensively, more guys play defensively, have you missed that?
Well, we've certainly missed Ryan. Ryan is the ultimate baseball player. I mean, he runs the bases, he hits for power, hits for average, plays defense, very heady guy. So yeah, we definitely miss him. We're fortunate that the guys who have played over there have played a very good third base while Ryan's been out. But the thing that you miss is those balls in the gap and over the fence that he provides along with the good defense. So the guy really played some third base, did a great job for us. Gonzo's played a couple games over there and really played well. So it's really, that's kind of their job, to be able to come in and fill in like that, and they've handled it tremendously.
You say hoping to play Ryan in Chicago? Are you pretty optimistic for tomorrow?
I'll just have to see, you know, depending on how cold it is. I hear it's going to be cold. It's a night game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Nationals Park.
We'll just have to see how
The
it
center
is.
field gate is now open.
And with Willie, is it his right knee? Something lingering there?
I think it's his right knee. Yeah, it's been sore. Been sore for a little while, and he's played, and both plays yesterday got him. The one up against the wall where he banged himself, and then diving on the one in front of him just kind of aggravated what was already sore.
With the bullpen the way it was, pitching so much yesterday, how important is Olsen's start today and both length and also effectiveness?
It is, yeah. Yeah, we certainly like to get that. You know, the Dodgers are not going to make that easy on you because, you know, that's why they're the first in the league in hitting. But, you know, it's going to be something we really look for to hopefully get Ole deep in the ball game and take some stress off the bullpen. That it wouldn't be an issue if we hadn't had to go 13 yesterday.
Jim, are you impressed with the way Desmond has been playing? I mean, some of the plays I just look and think, oh my.
Well, he's really played great shortstop yesterday. You know, I was commenting earlier about how both shortstops played a great ball game yesterday. You know, it was like Aparicio and Ozzie Smith out there. You know, balls were hit by good base runners, guys who can really get down the line. For them, Kemp, and for Cal, and for us, Guzman and Desmond, guys who can really get down the line, and both shortstops made some tough plays and were able to get enough on their throws to get the guys at first. Both guys are involved in double plays. It's been a real clinic for shortstops in this series.
Just getting back to Olsen, the Dodgers lineup in particular, is it something that he's going to have a challenge with, the kind of hitters that are aggressive with the way he's pitching?
They're a challenge for everybody. It's not that it's Scott. They're a tremendous challenge for everybody, and that's kind of what they do. You know, they have hit. They've done a great job over there in their scouting and player development, bringing guys along. And you know, they made a great trade a few years ago to get Ethier, Kemp, Martin, homegrown guys over there, and you know, you just got a nice core of young players that are going to have to be dealt with in that National League West for a while. And you know, we're dealing with them now. In the National League West, they deal with that lineup constantly. It's kind of like us with Philadelphia. You know, when you play Philadelphia, you got your hands full, and I think that's the way the Dodgers are perceived in the West.
Everybody good? Okay.
Okay.